going on, people? I am Swaver, and this is the Opinionated Facts Media Group podcast. I am joined by co-host Coco Love, Illuminating Lenses, and Journey to be Great. And on this podcast, our mission is to build better relationships within our community through using the power of conversation. It's been a minute, y'all. We took a little break, but we back at it again. Hopefully everyone had a great Mother's Day. And of course, I think one more Sunday has passed since then. So just hope everyone's doing okay. But I got a question for you guys. Have you ever been blocked by a friend, girlfriend, family member for whatever reason? Well, today, Coco actually has an article that she shared with me that's kind of talking about that a little bit, and I'm going to let her share that with you guys today, and we're just going to kind of get into it. So what you got for us, Coco?
Well, so today I was just doing my little scroll on social media and I ran across this post on Instagram from the Shade Room. So basically, I don't know if you guys remember Delicious, but she was on Flavor of Love, I think, years ago. Okay. So anyway, Delicious posted a screenshot, and in the screenshot, I guess it's like a text message between her and somebody, a guy, I'm assuming. It says, "You blocked me?" with a question mark. And she said, "Yep," with a smiley face. And then he said, "For what?" And then he also said, "But you talk about communication, etc." And then he also followed up and said, "You have absolutely no reason to block me." So at this point, he's talking to himself. And so she posted the screenshot, like I said, and under her caption, she said, "Serious question. Do you block people in your phone? What's a good reason to block someone?" And she said, "I'm not exactly proud of it, but I don't argue. I block your number until further notice or until my frustration with you subsides. And yeah, you can possibly DM on Instagram, but you're going to still be blocked on the phone. That's where it stings the most." So when I read that, I thought, how old are we? I thought that was a little immature, personally, in my opinion. Now, I have a block list on my phone. I have people that I have blocked. But this is more of when I block you, I'm done. You know what I'm saying? I am not wishing to talk to you anymore. And, maybe I probably have said it to you as well, and you're not really seeming to understand. So I'm helping you by blocking you. Whereas with her, it seems as though she's just one of those people that blocks you until she's not mad anymore. "I block you today, but I'll talk to you tomorrow." Personally, I feel like that's immature. And so I was reading the comments, and the people were saying, like, some people were saying it was childish. Some people said it was protecting their peace. So I wanted to get y'all's opinion. Is blocking someone in this manner, is it protecting your peace and your energy or whatever? I mean, it is your phone. Or is it just really childish and petty?
I think it can be petty. And I end up coming across this website, agreatmood.com. But it was just saying that when people are blocking you in that manner, it's kind of to punish the other person or to avoid criticism. So I think it can be kind of petty. Because I'm like, if I block you, then I'm done, period. And, moving on with my life.
You know what? That's interesting. I do see that a lot, though. People do kind of start with the phone, I guess. But, social media is where a lot of people communicate. I mean, same role. So it could be a boyfriend, girlfriend, or whatever, it may be friends or whatever. But a lot of times people block people on social media as well. And talking about that a little bit, I did some research myself, and I was looking at psychreg.org. I just typed the question in: why do people get blocked on social media? I mean, because now this is kind of like generally speaking, but many people block others out of emotional self-protection. The blocker cannot muster the courage to tell the blockee that their expressed interest is not mutual. In stronger terms, much online blocking is driven by avoiding an emotional, challenging online exchange or conversation. Like, of course, he said, we're adults right now. You should be able to have a conversation. I mean, if it's an issue or a problem and it's something that you want to work out, why punish the person? Why not just talk about it and fix it? Why block them for a day or two and say, well, I'll show them after these 48 hours, we go have our conversation?
I mean, it's petty, but I don't really have a problem with it. But, I'm also kind of an asshole, so that might be where that's coming from. I mean, because honestly, I'm the type that I'll just stop talking to you, honestly. Because you see, if I feel like if I block you, then you block. Like, I'm the type of asshole that I want you to wonder if I'm mad with you or not because I'm not responding. So, again, it's probably kind of toxic, but hey, asshole. So, but no, it's it's definitely petty. It's not a good way to handle it, though. You got to talk about your problems. If somebody piss you off, you need to explain why and talk it through or whatever. Because basically, you're not gonna always like what somebody has to say. So what are you gonna do? You're just gonna block them all the time? Like, it doesn't solve anything.
This is from medium.com, and I just typed in this question here: is blocking someone manipulative? So check this out. According to medium.com, blocking isn't just a mental health break. Use the option after lecturing someone and giving them no chance chance to respond, and it's a manipulative move. It's something that narcissists often do online to control a narrative. And I find that to be interesting. Like, so they're saying basically, I know that this person is going to feel some type of way, so let me go ahead and manipulate the situation. And sometimes you don't think about it like that. And for anybody that's listening, we're not trying to give you any therapeutic resolutions or anything like that, but sometimes you have to take a step back and try to ask yourself, why am I blocking, or why have I been blocked? You know what I'm saying? And I think for the guy that was talking to, what's her name again, the celebrity?
Well, I won't call her that, but
Delicious. It makes me it makes me wonder, like, you know what I'm saying, is that what it is? Is he somebody that really likes her? Because think about it, if he really likes her and he really doesn't know what he's done wrong, then how does he even fix that?
You don't. I wouldn't. I mean, if I was him and you couldn't even, I mean, again, because he said it, he's like, and you talk about communicating, she clearly does not know how to effectively communicate, because I don't think that she should have done that. Like, she's literally said that she does it until she's no longer frustrated with you. Well, why don't you just not? If that's the case, then just don't respond. Like, I don't know. To me, really the best way is to just let the person know, like, you know what, whatever you did, that really pissed me off. And I need a minute to, process how I feel or whatever. I really don't want to talk to you, whatever. Like, at least let the person know. And if you choose to not deal with them at all anymore, then let them know that as well. I think it's a little bit of a control thing when you do it in that manner. Again, I have blocked people because I no longer wish to talk to you, period. I'm done. And I told you that already, but you're still texting or whatever. So this is a little different, though. I don't really see the point just to unblock them again. And I saw a lot of people in the comments saying, like, I block people to protect my peace. Somebody said that they blocked their own mama when she be tripping.
Oh, wow.
I'm like, dang.
You know what though? You gotta watch out again for narcissists too, because you got some people that will start shit with you, and then when you respond to them, they'll say, "Well, oh no, I gotta block you because I gotta protect my peace." You the one that started the issue in the first place. You got a lot of people like that too. They'll come and start all types of shit in your life and be like, "Oh, you gonna respond? Oh, you gonna protect yourself?"
That's why I finished it.
And that's why I said, if I was him, once I found out that I was blocked in his particular case, and then he said, for what? Like, you have no reason to block me or whatever. And she didn't respond to him, like, oh, bet. Okay.
See, that's what he messed up at. See, he didn't know how to do it. See, you don't send that message or whatever. You just let it you let it be, because don't spin the block back. And then when they be like, hey, da 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 da, and I want to talk to you because da 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 da, you be like, oh, okay. You don't even be like, oh, who is, because some people might be like, no, who is this? Like, no, don't do that. We gonna fully lean into the assholeness and be like, oh, okay. And they be like, oh, you don't care? Nah, not really. What you wanted to do?
Put a little seasoning on my CDA.
Don't listen to me though. I'm an ass. I keep telling y'all. I've been called an asshole many a time, and I accept it.
I will say this. I did block somebody for a day, but my intent was to never talk to them again. But when I thought about it, I was being a little petty, but the disagreement that we had, I told them about. I told them I didn't like. They did it again, so I did block them because I had full intent not to be dealing with them anymore. But I thought about it. I was like, you know what? Maybe I overreacted. But I did, end up talking to them the next day. And we talked. I told them why I did it. And we just decided, we're not going to talk anymore. But yeah.
It's a cold world out here, man. A lot of different experiences. But to the listeners, have you ever blocked someone or been blocked? Like, what's going on there? If you want to share with us, as I say all the time, write in the comments below. You can actually write to us directly using our social media links. We want to take the time and thank y'all so much for just coming to chill with us a little bit today. We appreciate all the support. Thank y'all so much. I am Swaver, joined by Coco Love, Illuminated Lenses. Journey to be great. This is the Opinionated Facts Media Group podcast. And until next time, peace.